Bob Hancock and John Spees to tell you more.
Whether you're building a new home or remodeling an older home, we have a variety of programs that can help you make improvements to reduce the energy consumption in your home. Here's a brief overview of our residential energy efficiency rebate programs. Rebates are available for heat pump systems or air conditioners with a gas heating system with a seasonal energy efficiency rating, or SEER, of 14 or higher. Systems with an electric strip heat furnace will not qualify for the rebate, as these are the least energy efficient systems to operate and have the highest operating costs. Programmable thermostats. They help your heating and cooling system operate more efficiently. You can set them to adjust the temperature of your heating and cooling system when you're not home. Attic insulation. If the insulation level in your attic is R19 or less, you can add additional insulation up to a level of R38. Wall insulation. If your home has no wall insulation, add a minimum of R15 to your walls. Attic radiant barrier. Attic radiant barrier is a paint-like material that is applied to the attic side of your roof deck, and it reflects the heat from entering your attic. This keeps your attic temperature cooler, which helps your air conditioner work less and use less energy. Compact fluorescent light bulbs, or CFLs, use less energy and put off less heat than incandescent light bulbs, and this helps save energy in two ways. Energy Star appliances. Appliances included in this rebate are refrigerators, freezers, dishwashers, clothes washers, and HVAC window units. Water heaters. Although purchasing a water heater may not be your biggest purchase, it is an important one. Water heating ranks as one of the top 3 energy users in most households. So make sure and look for well-insulated, high-efficiency electric water heaters like the Marathon water heaters, which are available for purchase at all SBEC offices. Window replacements. Windows are a major source of air infiltration or air leaks and heat gain. So by replacing your windows, you have 2 ways you can save energy. If replacing your windows is too big of a job, we offer window solar screens and window tinting rebates. These are both lower cost ways to reduce heat gain into your home, saving you on air conditioning costs. Be sure to consult your contractor or SBEC's member service representative to determine which measure would have the most benefit on your energy consumption. You can get more information about all of our residential energy efficiency rebate programs by calling any SBEC office or at our website at sbec.org.
San Bernard Electric Cooperative offers free home energy audits to help you conserve energy and make your home more energy efficient. When reviewing a home's energy consumption, there are 3 key areas to look at: the building envelope, the heating and cooling system, and the appliances. The building envelope is a total seal package of the home, including the windows, doors, walls, attic, and crawl spaces if the home is built off grade. When doing an energy audit of a residence, we look for areas of air infiltration, heat gain, and heat loss. Areas of air infiltration can be found around doors and windows, and penetrations through walls, ceilings, and floors for wiring and piping. Research has shown that most homes have air leaks that are the equivalent of leaving a 3-foot by 3-foot window open year-round. To find and identify these areas of air infiltration, heat gain, and heat loss, we use an infrared thermal imaging camera during our energy audit inspections. The heating and cooling system in most homes accounts for approximately 45 to 50% of the home's energy consumption. While performing an energy audit on a residence, we check home's heating and cooling systems for the age, size, type, and overall condition of the system. In a typical home construction style, the supply ducts and air handler are located in the attic, where summer temperatures can rise to 140 degrees or higher. Leakage of the supply ducts and air handler and heat gain from the attic can cause major inefficiencies of the system. This can be as much as a 25 to 30% decrease of the cooling system's rated efficiency. Thermostat settings have a large impact on the amount of energy your heating and cooling system consumes. Setting your thermostat at 78 degrees in the summer and 68 degrees in the winter will save on your heating and cooling costs. Utilizing the electronic programmable thermostat can help you keep the thermostat settings at an energy efficient setting. Besides the building envelope and the heating and cooling system, appliances such as refrigerators, freezers, and water heaters make up a large part of the energy consumption of a residence. Replacing old, energy inefficient appliances with new Energy Star rated appliances can drastically reduce the energy consumption in a home. In some cases, such as a refrigerator or a freezer, these new Energy Star rated units can save as much as 50% in energy usage. Working together, we can help you save money on your electric bill.
One thing we say around here is we only want you to pay for the electricity you actually use. So I encourage you to get hold of Bob or John and utilize some of the programs we have to offer. Another thing that always goes on around here is construction and maintenance. We continue to upgrade our system, and here's Don Roberts to discuss what has happened over the prior year.
When we last talked, we had just started the first stages of a 138 kV transmission line project that was mandated by ERCOT. Construction started in early January of 2009 and progressed with amazingly few problems. I like to think the efforts of our head of engineering, Clayton Stanford, played a large part in this, but I'll have to agree with President Miller that the only good thing about last year's drought is that we didn't have any rain delays. In any event, the 3 stages were all completed by August 20th, almost 2 months ahead of schedule and $2.3 million under budget. The worst holdover from 2008 was the continuing slide in the economy. San Bernard is still growing as we added additional members last year and are now about 17,450 members strong. But our rate of growth has slowed. San Bernard's new construction was down 28% from 2008 to 2009 and over 42% since 2007. Because of this, San Bernard has cut back on the number of contractors it is using and using the spare time to catch up on maintenance issues, one of which is keeping up with our other transmission lines. In an effort to improve reliability while reducing maintenance costs, San Bernard is installing both concrete and fiberglass transmission poles. The concrete has the obvious advantage of being almost indestructible, but its weight makes installation cumbersome, particularly in wet weather. In contrast, the light weight of the fiberglass gives us the opportunity to effect repairs in any weather by using our own track diggers instead of renting expensive cranes. Fiberglass units are also modular, which allows them to be transported with very little effort. We're also looking at more conventional poles that are hybrid and combine the best characteristics of 2 preservatives to get a 50-year warranted pole at a cheaper price than we currently pay. Another item we're catching up on is our sectionalizing and coordination. In other words, the breakers that protect your lines. San Bernard is beginning the installation of state-of-the-art triple single breakers, hot tank breakers, and Schweitzer controls capable of digital logic. All of these will eventually be incorporated into a smart grid that will be more reliable.
We will continue to evaluate these individual systems so that we can make the best possible decision, not only for cost, but for long-term investment. By the way, your co-op remained financially strong during this troubled economic time. Here's Bruce Miller to give us our financial report.
Good morning. The financial information provided in your annual report is a summary of our audit report prepared by Bollinger, Seegers, Gilbert, and Moss. It's designed to let you know how well your cooperative performed financially in 2009. Your annual report includes an operating report and balance sheet for the years 2009 and 2008. It also includes charts that show the trend of performance over the past 10 years. The 2009 operating statement shows that the cooperative took in revenues totaling $57.2 million. In 2008, total revenues were $62.2 million. In 2009, total expenses were $52.1 million compared to $57.5 million for 2008. In 2009, revenues less expenses generated an operating margin of $5.1 million. In 2008, operating margins were $4.7 million. The cooperative recorded non-operating margins totaling negative $716,646 during 2009. Non-operating margins represent interest earned on investments, capital credits received from related organizations, along with gain or loss on disposal of plant assets. In 2008, non-operating margins were $603,925. In 2009, the total margins earned were $4.4 million compared to $5.3 million in 2008. The 2009 balance sheet shows that the cooperative's assets increased to $140.8 million compared to $131.2 million at the end of 2008. In 2009, member equity increased to $63.9 million, or about 45% of total assets, compared to $62 million at the end of 2008. At the end of 2009, the cooperative's total liabilities were $76.9 million, compared to $69.1 million at the end of 2008. Your cooperative is financially strong. We are highly regarded by our lenders who have ample access to capital funding if we need it. This concludes our financial report for 2009.
We feel communicating with our membership is very important. That's why we do these videos at our annual meeting. We hope you find them informative. And should you have suggestions to make them even better, please contact us. And once again, thank you for coming to your annual meeting.